Nestled in the heart of northern Pennsylvania, Oaks Farm is a thriving 400-acre farm that has stood the test of time for over 150 years. In a world where farms are increasingly closing down, Oaks Farm has continued to grow and thrive. Let's take a deep dive into the remarkable process of how this 6th-generation farm grows, harvests, and processes millions of pounds of fresh produce each year, one planting and harvesting the crops. The journey begins every year in February when the seeds are planted in their spacious greenhouse. By May, the young seedlings are carefully transplanted into the fields, ready for the growing season ahead. As summer rolls in, crops like cabbage, peas, and beets are harvested by hand, with corn and broccoli soon following. Harvesting methods vary depending on the crop, from hand-picking corn and rolling cabbages to carefully cutting broccoli heads with knives. Tomatoes are harvested in large quantities starting in August, with each variety of tomato, round or pear-shaped, being handled differently to maintain quality. The process of planting and harvesting crops is a complex sequence of steps that requires patience, skill, and a deep understanding of the environment, cultivation techniques, and weather changes. From the perspective of a farmer, each step in this process plays a crucial role and directly affects the quality and yield of the crops. Below is a detailed analysis of the stages involved in crop planting and harvesting. First, land preparation and planting. Before planting, farmers must thoroughly prepare the soil. Soil is the first and most important factor influencing crop growth. For each type of crop, farmers must determine the pH level of the soil, moisture content, and the necessary nutrients for the plants. To enrich the soil and make it easier to till, farmers may use organic fertilizers, lime, or other soil amendments. They also need to clear weeds and set up appropriate irrigation systems to ensure the plants develop optimally. Planning for each planting season is also critical. Farmers must consider factors like weather, growing seasons, and potential issues like pests or diseases to select the right crop varieties. 2. Seeding and transplanting. Once the land is ready, farmers begin seeding or transplanting seedlings. Seeding is commonly used for smaller crops like vegetables and grains. Seed quality must be carefully selected to ensure it is appropriate for the season. Seeding requires attention to detail regarding seed depth, spacing, temperature, and moisture requirements for each type of seed. For larger crops like tomatoes, cabbage, or broccoli, farmers first seed in a greenhouse or nursery trays before transplanting them into the fields. The young seedlings are carefully nurtured during their early growth phase to ensure strong development once planted outdoors. 3. Care and monitoring. Caring for crops is an ongoing job that requires constant attention. Farmers must monitor plant growth to ensure they receive sufficient water, nutrients, and protection from pests and diseases. The irrigation system must be adjusted to meet the plant's needs at different growth stages. Additionally, farmers must control weeds and harmful organisms like insects and diseases. The use of pesticides must be carefully considered to avoid harming product quality and the environment. Preventive measures like using disease-resistant seeds, crop rotation, and intercropping are also applied to reduce pest problems. 4. Harvesting. Harvesting is a critical stage that determines the quality and yield of crops. Depending on the type of crop, the harvesting time will vary. For vegetables like cabbage, peas, or beets, farmers must harvest them at the right time to ensure maximum freshness, flavor, and nutritional value. Harvesting methods also differ by crop. Some crops like corn and tomatoes can be picked by hand, while other crops like beans can be harvested using machines to improve efficiency. Each crop requires precise handling, ensuring the plants are picked without damage during the process. 5. Post-harvest handling. After harvesting, crops need to be handled immediately to preserve freshness and quality. Vegetables and fruits are washed, sorted, and packaged for sale or processing. Some products like tomatoes are processed into products like juices, canned tomatoes, or sauces. For crops like potatoes, they are dug, dried, and then thoroughly cleaned before being prepared for sale. Post-harvest handling is crucial because improper treatment can reduce the product's quality and market value. 6. Analysis and evaluation. After each growing season, farmers evaluate the effectiveness of their cultivation methods. They analyze factors such as crop yield, product quality, and the challenges encountered during cultivation. Based on this analysis, farmers adjust their methods and strategies for the next season to improve production efficiency and minimize risks. Planting and harvesting crops is a process that requires a combination of expertise, experience, and the ability to adapt to changing environmental conditions. From the perspective of a farmer, it is a meticulous chain of tasks requiring patience and dedication to the land. Every stage, from soil preparation, seeding, and care to harvesting, plays a vital role in ensuring that the final product is of high quality and that the crops provide safe food for the community. The farm's livestock integration. But it's not just vegetables at Oaks Farm. The farm integrates livestock with a focus on sustainability. They raise chickens and cattle, feeding them a diet of grains, fruits, and sometimes pumpkins. This not only supports the health of the animals, but also enriches the nutritional quality of the eggs and meat they produce. Livestock integration on a farm is more than just an added source of income. It's a strategy that benefits the entire farming operation. From the perspective of a livestock farmer, integrating livestock with crop production can enhance soil health, provide sustainable waste management solutions, and contribute to increased biodiversity and farm profitability. Below is a detailed analysis of the value of livestock integration on farms. 1. Soil health improvement. One of the primary benefits of integrating livestock on a farm is the positive impact on soil health. Livestock manure is an excellent natural fertilizer, rich in essential nutrients like nitrogen, phosphorus, and potassium. When managed properly, manure is spread over fields to improve soil fertility and structure, promoting healthier crops. For example, cattle and poultry manure is commonly used to enrich soil, improving its ability to retain moisture, increase microbial activity, and enhance nutrient availability. This leads to more robust plant growth, reducing the need for chemical fertilizers. As a result, farmers can reduce input costs and increase the sustainability of their farming practices. Furthermore, grazing animals like cows or sheep help aerate the soil, especially when they move from one pasture to another, promoting better water infiltration and reducing soil compaction. This can significantly boost crop yields in the long term. 2. Waste management and resource efficiency. Integrating livestock into farming operations provides a natural and sustainable waste management system. Animal manure, as mentioned earlier, can be recycled as a valuable resource for soil enhancement. Without livestock, farmers would need to find alternative ways to dispose of organic waste, which may involve costly methods like hauling it away or using synthetic fertilizers. Additionally, farm residues like crop leftovers, hay, and silage are often used as feed for livestock. This not only minimizes waste, but also reduces the cost of purchasing feed. Livestock, such as chickens and pigs, can efficiently consume crop byproducts and food scraps that would otherwise go to waste, contributing to a more efficient farming system. 3. Diversified income streams. Integrating livestock on a farm allows farmers to diversify their income sources. Instead of relying solely on crop production, which can be vulnerable to market fluctuations or unpredictable weather conditions, livestock farming offers additional financial security. Whether it's dairy production, meat, eggs, or wool, the livestock component provides farmers with a steady income stream that is less susceptible to the seasonal nature of crop farming. For example, a farmer might grow vegetables or grains during certain seasons, while raising chickens or cows for eggs, meat, or milk. This enables year-round income, balancing the peaks and troughs of the farming calendar. Livestock can also be sold directly to consumers at local markets or through subscription services like farm-to-table programs, further diversifying revenue channels. 4. Enhanced biodiversity. Livestock integration can significantly improve farm biodiversity. By introducing various types of animals into the farming ecosystem, farmers create a more balanced and resilient environment. For example, rotational grazing systems, where animals are moved between different pastures, can help control invasive plants, improve pasture regeneration, and promote a greater diversity of plant species. Additionally, the animals contribute to pest management. Chickens, for example, naturally forage for insects and help reduce pest populations that could harm crops. This form of natural pest control decreases the need for harmful chemical pesticides, benefiting both the crops and the environment. Biodiversity on farms also extends to wildlife. By maintaining diverse habitats for both crops and animals, farms become more attractive to beneficial insects, pollinators, and birds, which in turn support a healthy and balanced ecosystem. The global harvest and processing of fruits. The farm's story isn't just confined to Pennsylvania. This segment also takes us across the globe, exploring the harvest and processing of fruits like pineapples, mangoes, bananas, and watermelons. Pineapple. The Philippines leads the world in pineapple production, where workers hand-pick ripe pineapples before processing them into fresh juice. Mango. Mangoes are carefully harvested to prevent bruising, and then they are turned into products like dried mango slices. A global favorite, banana. India, the world's largest banana producer, harvests bananas by hand, and they are then transformed into delightful treats like fried banana chips. Watermelon. Watermelons are harvested with precision and transported carefully to avoid damage, ensuring that every watermelon reaches its destination fresh and ready to eat. From the fields of Oaks Farm in Pennsylvania to the global harvest of tropical fruits, sustainable farming practices are at the heart of it all. Through hard work, innovation, and respect for the land, this farm is not only feeding its community, but also inspiring a future of agriculture that supports both people and the planet. Stay tuned for more behind-the-scenes looks into the world of farming and fresh produce.